So on the menu, squats, bench and slingshot bench press. So squats, last week it was the 8 week, now it's the 6 week. Putting back my Adidas powerlifting shoes for the regular squats, also for my pause squats. A bit wider stance with the toes a little bit pointed outwards, more outwards than regular. And that way I'm really able to get in the right groove with the Adidas, because that was the reason, the primary reason why I'm using a flat-soled shoe for my competition squat. 110 was very easy, onto 117.5. One cycle ago, so over 3 weeks ago, I was able to do 6 times 120 at about 8.5 RPE. It was a bit of a surprise, I didn't expect it at the moment, and today I'm going to surpass that easily, which was an even bigger surprise. Here, looking at the depth, it's okay, but it could be a little bit deeper. Another thing I'm really trying to do is to get up as evenly as possible, so that my back keeps the same curve, because what you see when I squat is that when I get up about, what is it, 1/3 up, or maybe even more than that, well, the hips shoot up first and then the rest follows. So I've looked it up, and it's primarily because weak quads, they say. I think my front squatting is really helping me out to improve my quad strength. So here, another 7.5 kilo increase, 125. I have to look it up when it was the last time I did 5, 6, 7 reps with this amount of weight or heavier, but it'll be a while. And with hindsight, again, it was fairly easy. Also depth, okay, especially the last 2 to 3 reps were better. This one wasn't too good in my opinion. Could be deeper. But in the few competitions that I did so far, I have always squatted way below parallel, so depth has never been an issue on my squats. Okay, 5% decrease in weight, so back to 119 kilos for another 6 reps until it also gets to an 8.5 RPE. Well, 5% decrease in weight to get a 5% fatigue for squats today, meaning that when I hit the same RPE I did for my top set, so 8.5 for 6, I'm gonna call it quits. I called it quits after the first down set. It wasn't really an 8.5 RPE, probably around an 8. I decided to pause a little bit the sixth and last rep to make an 8.5 RPE, because I had to finish the workout within a certain time frame today, and it was my first down set for a while, so 1 is enough, slowly building it up again. And 119 was feeling very light compared to the 125, if only it's 6 kilos less weight. And then on to my bench press. My best performance this year so far has been 95 for 5 and a 9 RPE. So decided to start fairly heavy for my level of performance at 92.5 kilos. Very hard to rate this set if it was at a 7.5, 8 RPE, somewhere around that. From 92.5 to 96, so it's a gamble, but it's probably going to be a 9, maybe even a 10 RPE. But I'm hoping it'll be an 8.5, but that might be a little bit too optimistic. Well, 96, like I told you, and I got it, as you can see, 4 times 96, and easily, but I'll let the video and the set do the talking. Well, very pleased with the ease with 4 times 96 kilos, so added 2 more kilos. The whole family joined me upstairs, so and my wife is filming this set. And I rated it, what is it, an 8.5, maybe a 9 RPE, but no doubt could have done 1 more rep, so 5 times 98. So very pleased with my benching performance. It's really going up step by step. This is my final pause bench press set of 87.5 kilos with a 3 count pause. Very hard to do, and what I'm also trying to do is not let it sink in too much into my chest, because in my opinion it's well, not the right thing to do. So on that note, I'm out of here.